Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Just Bulldogs podcast. Here after round three, Bulldogs beating the Parramatta Eels 16 points to 8. Running through the try scorers, Eels try scorers were Will Penzini and Josh Odekar. Zach Lomax missing all their conversions. Bulldogs try scorers were Daniel Sulik-Fifita, Bronson Cherry, and Blake Wilson, with Stephen Crine going 1 for 3, converting those tries, and a penalty goal in the 80th minute to finish the game. Gritty win this one. First half, we got into the mix pretty well. I got a nice early try through Daniel Saluka-Fifita, putting in a bit of a solo effort, scoring under the post. But definitely a big grind through this game. Going into the mix for a while, Parramatta hit back through Will Penzini down their left edge. We have a very good defensive edge down our right side. Jacob Preston, Toby Sexton, and Stephen Crichton link up very well together. Blake Wilson has struggled so far this season. Struggled at shooting in and then picking which defender to take. Hopefully he can improve on that. He's been doing very well with the ball in hand, doing well in our get-out sets. He's had some pretty safe hands. But yeah, a few defensive errors has sort of shone a light on Blake Wilson, but he's got a few more weeks in this first grade spot guaranteed before anyone before Jacob Carraz potentially returns. It sounds like about round 7. But yeah, a few more weeks to really try to improve in those areas. I'm a big fan of Blake Wilson, so hopefully he can improve those defensive deficiencies, because I really do like what he can do with the ball in hand. But yeah, so their try came from a left edge shift. They got a bit of a roll on going. Connor Tracy made an exceptional tackle on the goal line to stop a try under the post, but then a quick shift and a couple nice offloads from the Parramatta side gave him a bit of room down that edge. Will Penzini managed to take advantage of that. Next try up was the Bronson Cherry one. A bit of a nice left side move. Toby Sexton and Bailey Hayward really linking up well, and Bronson Cherry just burning them on the outside, getting down over in the corner. Good to see Bronson Cherry get some open space. We see when Matt Burton and Viliama Kikau are on the field running that left side, Cherry is more of a blocker, a bit of a decoy down that side to give Viliama Kikau space, which is an exceptional play for us. Viliama Kikau is very good in open space. He's got very good hands for a big man, and then he can just about steamroll anybody in the comp one-on-one. But it's very good to see Bronson Cherry getting some early ball, give him a chance to show what he can do close to the line. He's an exceptional runner of the ball, very strong, very fast, very physical. So good to see him get over it in this one. The next one up was the Blake Wilson try, Bulldogs' last try of the game, which was in the first half, the 33rd minute. Going down that right side, Kurt Mann sort of directing, straightening up play, and then Toby Sexton getting it out wide, with Blake Wilson showing how athletic he can be, finishing off tries in the corner. Good to see. We haven't got to see him show off those finishing abilities too much in the past, but yeah, that was a really good one. Just about his whole body over the sideline, managing to get a really nice put down there. So very good to see Blake Wilson showing the upside of his game. We got into the second half. The Parramatta Eels got a try pretty early on through ex-Bulldog Josh Odekar. You want to see him cross over. But yeah, a bit of a nice left side move from them, stripped us for numbers. And yeah, Blake Wilson sort of got caught trying to shoot in, getting beat on the outside, and then couldn't make up the speed to catch up to Josh Odekar going over in the corner. But yeah, that was the final try of the game. It was an absolute grind for the remaining, say, 30 some minutes. 35 minutes or so. Parramatta had majority of the ball. They were attacking our line pretty consistently. Bulldogs really struggling to get out of our own end. And then Toby Sexton had a very good day with the boot, kicking us out of trouble, making it a bit harder for the Parramatta side, but they did manage to keep getting down our end. I seen a post earlier today that Toby Sexton broke the record for the most kick meters ever in a game. So that's pretty incredible stuff. A lot of people saying that we don't have the kicking power without Burton in our side, and Burton definitely is our dominant kicker. He's very good at getting us out of our own end, pinning the opposition down in their end, and kicking us out of trouble if we are struggling to make meters. But Toby Sexton really showed what he can do with his boot as well. He definitely has a big boot. He has one of the stronger foots in the competition for kick length. Even though the short kicking game is a stronger part of his game, his kick length is very good as well. He had 27 kicks for 1,027 meters. That's absolutely insane. Matt Burton's our dominant kicker. On average, he'll have 400 some meters, 500 meters in a game, and that's taking just about every kick. It come down to the situation in the situations in this game. The Bulldogs are continually being kept inside their own 30, not really being able to get any momentum going. But Toby Sexton just keep on going, kicking us out of trouble, making it so Parramatta Eels have to come out of their own half and giving our defense a chance to keep this Parramatta side away from our try line as much as possible. And that kicking game just about won us the game. Very, very happy with the way that Toby Sexton went without Matt Burton on the field. We'll run through some of the stats in this one. Connor Tracy got through the full 80, got a try assist for the Blake Wilson try, 25 runs for 211 meters, 31 post contact, 1 line break assist, 3 tackles, 0 missed. Very good there from Connor Tracy, just getting through plenty of work and showing a little bit of skill in the ball movement areas. Blake Wilson, as I said, he was very good with the ball in hand, just some defensive deficiencies that he needs to improve on, but come away with a try, 20 runs for 159 meters. 35 post contact, 3 tackle breaks, 1 line break, 3 tackles, 2 missed. Bronson Cherry had a try as well in this one. 23 hit ups for 197 meters, 65 post contact, 3 tackle breaks, 1 line break, 13 tackles with 2 missed. Stephen Crichton, our captain, had the game winning play, chasing through for that final kick effort and drawing a penalty from ex-Bulldog Kinioni Kautonga. A bit of a lazy play from the Parramatta player, but Stephen Crichton doing it enough to get the penalty and getting the penalty conversion to make the game within 8 and get to full time with the lead. Critter had 10 runs for 83 meters, 34 post contact, 3 tackle breaks, 1 offload, 16 tackles, 0 missed. So very good defensively there from Critter. Marcelo Montoya, very good game from him. Very strong ball running. Looked like he had the intention of getting after Dylan Brown in this game. Every time he took a hit up, it looked like he was targeting Dylan Brown in the line. Dylan Brown is a good defensive player, but Marcelo Montoya is an absolute truck running at you. So you're just really trying to take Dylan Brown out of the game as much as possible by making him make plenty of defensive efforts. Montoya finished the game with 25 runs for 146 meters, 40 post contact, 7 tackle breaks is massive, 4 tackles with 0 miss. So very nice there from Montoya. He's played a lot better in the early parts of the season than I was expecting. So good to see him improving on his career. In the 6th, Bailey Hayward, very nice in this one. Didn't overplay his hand, but defended well and gave his outside backs an opportunity with the ball. Had a try assist for the Bronson Cherry try. 5 runs for 50 meters, 8 post contact, 3 tackle breaks, 2 line break assists, 1 offload, 33 tackles with 7 missed. So he was targeted in the defensive line. 7 missed tackles is a little bit high, but he's a smaller body out there. And I think he done pretty well in the defensive line. Toby Sexton didn't spark the attack too much. Got that one nice try going down that right edge for Blake Wilson, but incredible work to keep us out of trouble. 8 runs for 56 meters, 10 post contact, 19 tackles with just 2 missed, 27 kicks, as I said, for 1,027 meters. Is insane. Have to repeat that again. Max King, very good game. 49 minutes played in this one, 14 runs for 110 meters, 46 post contact, 1 tackle break, 38 tackles, 0 missed. Absolute leader in our front row room. Another very good game from him. He's had a very good start to his 2025 season. Reed Marnie, 2 runs for 8 meters, 3 post contact, 45 tackles with 8 missed, 1 kick for 42 meters. High missed tackle count, but the way that this game goes, especially against this Parramatta side, you see it just about every time we play against him. They've got the big boys in the middle of the field. He'll shoot out, really slow down their momentum. He'll get a missed tackle, but it won't lead to anything. So good from him there. There was a bit of a shake-up at the start of the game where people were named and then where they actually played. In my opinion, Saluka Fafita, he was named a lock, but I believe that he started in the front row, so I will talk about his stats as a front rower. He played 17 minutes in this one, not too many, but had a big impact in the start of the game. Come up with a try very early on. 6 runs for 43 meters, 2 post contact, 3 tackle breaks, 1 line break, 8 tackles, 0 miss. So he doesn't play on the field for very long, but he does have an impact for the time that he is there. The back rowers, Josh Curran started on the left edge, played 80 minutes in this one, 10 runs for 64 meters, 17 post contact, 1 tackle break, 2 offloads, 43 tackles with 5 missed. A little bit high on the missed tackles, but done very well there. Come away with a very crazy penalty in this game for impersonating a ref. From my opinion, I'm pretty sure stuff like that happens pretty regularly. Definitely a lot more back in the day, but still happens now. Never heard it be called for a penalty before, but yeah, pretty crazy one there. Jacob Preston started on the right edge in his regular position. Got through the full 80, 7 runs for 63 meters, 28 post contact, 4 tackle breaks, 45 tackles with only 2 missed. Very nice there from Presto. And then Jamin Semin was named in the back row, but he was playing lock in the early stages. 46 minutes in this one, 8 runs for 53 meters, 19 post contact, 28 tackles with 4 missed. Yeah, not too bad from Jamin Semin in this one. And then the bench, Satili Tupanua come off the bench in this one. 40 minutes played, 10 runs for 91 meters, 37 post contact, 3 tackle breaks, 1 line break, 27 tackles with 2 missed. Kurt Mann, it looks like he's been struggling a little bit on the field lately, but he's still doing exceptionally well to straighten up our attack and get our outside, get our halves a bit wider and a bit with a bit more room to move. So he played 34 minutes in this one, 12 runs for 89 meters, 27 post contact, 1 tackle break, 1 offload, 19 tackles with only 1 missed. Harry Hayes, 42 minutes in this one, 14 runs for 123 meters, 37 post contact, 1 tackle break, 35 tackles, 0 missed. Very nice there from Harry Hayes. Big fan of his game at the moment. I think he's doing some very good things. In my opinion, has to hold on to a spot in this 17. Sorry, just too strong defensively and gets through plenty of work with the ball in hand. Might not be a superstar, might not break the game open, but for a front row, I think he's doing very good things, and he can cover the back row if needed. Curtis Morin, only 11 minutes in this one, got on late in the game. 4 runs for 32 meters, 10 post contact, 2 tackle breaks, 12 tackles with 0 missed, no errors. So nice there from Curtis Morin and the limited opportunities. So that's it for the stats in this one. I'll run through some of the team stats. Possession was even, 51% to 49%. Completion rate 86%. Is very nice there. Where is it? Sorry. Just go through some of the defensive stats. Effective tackle rate 88%. Tackles made 391, 35 missed, and 20 ineffective. That's pretty nice for our Dogs team. We seen last year we were exceptionally defensively, but we always had a very high missed tackle rate, missed tackle count. This year, that missed tackle count has definitely gotten a lot lower. And we have held on to a very strong defensive unit. So now that we still back up each other, everyone's always consistently moving, working for each other, but that missed tackle count being a lot lower is definitely helping out everybody. Only 5 errors is good to see. 7 penalties conceded, and only a couple of 6 agains. Bulldogs done very well in this one. Parramatta had plenty of opportunities to get over us in this one. In that second half, we didn't manage to get any points on the board until a penalty conversion in the 80th minute, right in the end of the game. But with all of the pressure Parramatta was building, all of the time they were in our half attacking our try line, we've done very well to continue turning them away, with them only getting the 1 try in that second half pretty early on in the 46th minute. So very happy with our team defensively to continue turning that Parramatta side away, getting the ball back, doing what we could to get out of our own end, and then just continually Toby Sexton sending the ball up the other end of the field, making Parramatta work for it. But Bulldogs just not giving him anything, not giving him too many opportunities. And then when it did look like they were getting a bit of something going, if they got a half break, if somebody got through the line, everyone rallying around the ball to not give them too many opportunities to add on to it, get any points on the board. So very happy to come away with a win in this game. Very gritty. Some say it was an ugly win. We did struggle in attack at some points the first half, especially when we did get the opportunities. We had a few repeat sets and couldn't cross over, but we didn't done enough to come away with a win. Checking out the ladder, we are currently sitting second on the ladder, only behind the Melbourne Storm, but we are the only team that have 3 wins. 2 undefeated teams are us and Melbourne Storm, but Melbourne had a bye in round 2, so we are the only team with 3 wins so far to start the season, and no losses. So very good start to the season here. We have a very tough game coming up next week against the Cronulla Sharks. We still won't have Matt Burton, Viliama Kickout, or Jacob Kiraz. Still no Sam Hughes and Ari Tuala a lot of weeks away as well. So this is a team that we're sticking with. We've got no one on the way back for this game. We'll see if we stick with the same team as this one against Parramatta Eels, which I would expect. I was very happy with the way that Bailey Hayward played in this one. Didn't overplay his hand, but gave his outside men opportunities with the ball. Only thing I'll be looking to see if they do anything different in the back row. Josh Curran done very well. He's very good defensively. I thought they would have given Sitili Tupanua a bit more of an opportunity out there, but he's doing very well as a rotating middle forward. So don't know if they'll change up too much there. I think the focus is to defend well, keep teams points low, limit their opportunities, and then hopefully take the opportunities that come to us when they arrive to get points on the board. But very good to come away with a win in this one. While we do have Burton, Kickout, and Kiraz out, if we can keep stacking as many wins as possible when they do come back, I'm confident that we'll be able to match it with the best teams in the comp. So these wins are the ones that are the most important for us right now over the next 3 weeks with the Sharks, Knights, and Sharks and Knights over the next 2 weeks. Then we have a bye in round 6, and then it's looking like we'll get some troops back in round 7 to take on the South Sydney Rabbitohs and the Good Friday clash. So a big couple weeks these next 2 for the Bulldogs, going up against the Sharks and the Knights before we get our troops back, and then we can start really getting into a good run of form, I believe. So the big one this week, heading to Shark Stadium against this Cronulla side as a pretty heavy underdog, but I definitely think we can do well to compete in that game. But a huge win this week for us against our big rivals, Parramatta Eels, coming away winners 16 points to 8. But that'll do for this one. I appreciate everyone for listening. If you can, make sure to check out the Just Bulldogs Instagram page, the Just Bulldogs YouTube channel, or the Just Bulldogs podcast, depending on where you're listening to this right now. But yeah, that'll do. Very happy to come away with a win. A lot of boys really standing out. But yeah, I appreciate everyone for listening, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.